Welcome back to Beaver Creek. You know, whether you're a beginner or maybe you are an advanced skier or rider, it's always a good time to take a lesson, and especially on a powder day. I'm here with Coker. Coker, you have had quite a bit of experience in ski school, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And so powder days, as beautiful as they are and as fun as they are, they can be really intimidating.
They sure can. A lot of folks, we do get questions, believe it or not, at the mountain, are the lifts still open? Well, you can see they're running right now. Everybody's open. This is what we're all striving for. Remember that. You've traveled from all over the country, lots of folks from all over the world, to be right here with these kind of conditions.
Yep, and you know, I have certainly come out here. When I first moved to town, I was on skis, and I came out on a powder day, and I think I spent most of the time in the bathroom under the hand dryer because I had snow down my pants constantly.
You know, my mom always loves telling the story to other instructors that once I got the onesie, I stopped crying. So, no, that's so important. Are we prepared for the day? Because it's going to be cold, because we've got the weather conditions. This is, again, why we came here. So little things like that, hand warmers are a big help, making sure you take your breaks, and believe it or not, drinking water helps you fight off some of the cold there too. But the really important one is when we start trying to deal with the conditions itself. A lot of folks feel like they've got to lean back. You'll see snowboarders on their back foot. You'll see skiers starting to get way back in kind of a sitting position. These are inefficient positions which really don't help. So in fact, all we're doing is just working harder instead of smarter. This is why we're here, and this is why we always promote the Beaver Creek Ski and Snowboard School.
See, just little tips like that are so helpful. And you know, if I had known that back in the day, I probably would still be skiing instead of snowboarding. But that day, I was struggling so hard. I was like, I'm done with this. So sure. I switched disciplines, granted. But we were just talking. You know, even for someone that you might feel pretty confident out there on the slopes, but there's always something else you can learn to make it that much better.
Yes, you were talking about, and I was suggesting lessons to you before we got on camera here. As you get better, there's always something that they're going to find. We're in clinics too as instructors to always improve. It just gets a little smaller, the advice, but it's going to have great effects.
See, this is where the pros are right here. So, okay, so for people that are interested in maybe booking a lesson today, how would they go about doing that?
They can call the number on the screen, which is great. If someone wants to talk to somebody, that's perfect. There's always operators ready to help anybody, and they're super friendly. And then there's always I believe there's a cost savings. If you get online and do the beavercreek.com, they'll be able to get you in there. Also, come on over to Beaver Creek and just step right into our ski school office. It's nice and warm, and they'll facilitate the whole process.
And as you can tell, super friendly as well. A few other tips for people that are going to be getting out there on the slopes. I noticed you brought your helmet with you today.
Yep. Helmets are great. In the old days, not to date myself or anything like that, we always had hats, and we're trying to pull them down lower and lower and lower, and you're covering your face with your hat. So we always suggest helmets, and that's a big deal. If you look around, you're not seeing too many people on the slopes anymore without helmets. So also the best thing the helmets offer is the actual ear protection. That's what's so nice about it. Plus you're wrapping it around with goggles, so you've got more safety from the conditions. Keeps you nice and warm, keeps those eyes warm.
Right. See, so much great advice that you can find at ski school. So make sure to give them a call, book a lesson today. Coker, just really quickly, we should probably point out the conditions here and maybe share with people as we head over to Megan with our local weather forecast. Oh, look at that. Great conditions. Come out and take a lesson. Make sure you're really nice and confident on the slopes. I think we should push that snow around a bit more.
Should we go sit in it or something?
Yes, let's go sit in it.
Look at this, right in here.
Oh.
So comfortable.